Welcome back, friends. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas. I know we did. Today, I'm inviting you into a typical winter evening in my home. I'll be sharing all the cozy details from cooking and homemaking to creating a warm, inviting atmosphere during these just cold, dreary months. Sometimes I know it can feel like the winter months just drag on, but I hope that what I have to share with you guys today will encourage you. I'm also going to show you my evening relaxation routine and how I just unwind after a really busy day of go, 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 go. So grab a warm drink and let's spend a cozy evening together. My evenings typically start with me preparing dinner, and on this night I am getting started around 4:30, just preparing a really simple dinner. I mean, really simple. My husband was working nights this night, and I was like, you know what? We are going to keep it really simple tonight because Mama's tired. Can you relate? Drop in the comments below if you have those evenings where you just have to throw something on the table and you really don't care what it is as long as people get fed. I did decide to do a frittata, and I followed this recipe. I will link it for you below, but I followed it very loosely, and honestly it was just okay. It wasn't like anything great. I honestly prefer quiche over frittata, but we ate it, we enjoyed it. I even ate on the leftovers for several days. And I do love to do that. Anytime my husband works nights, I do love to make something that I can use kind of as meal prep so that I can eat the leftovers several days after that. So that is one reason I decided to make this frittata, because I knew I could eat it throughout the rest of the week. So then after I get dinner in the oven, that's why I love to do things like sheet pan meals and just easy dinners that can just bake in the oven so that I can work on other things while it's cooking. And so this night I am just preparing a bunch of grapes and fruit for us for the week. I just needed to wash it, lay it out to dry, and then I usually just put it on some paper towels in a bowl in the fridge. And honestly, fruit around here has been flying off the shelves. I can hardly keep these kids fed. I feel like we just go through so much fruit. So then I'm also putting some cinnamon bread into the freezer. If you watched my holiday baking video, you probably saw me making some cinnamon bread. I actually ended up making more after that video because I realized I didn't make quite enough. So this was one of the extra loaves that I threw in the freezer, and I will probably pull this out for Christmas Eve morning. After dinner is finished, it is all hands on deck. Everyone pitches in to get dinner cleaned up. And when my husband is home, a lot of times I will just go straight and get in the bathtub and they will do all of the cleaning up. Not always, but at least once or twice a week, they will bless me with that. And honestly, it is just the sweetest blessing, and I enjoy it so much. But on this night, I helped a lot with the kitchen cleanup. The kids all cleaned up where they ate, and I did the dishes and wiped down all the counters and put the leftovers away. I also love to go to bed with a clean sink if I can. I don't always get this perfect. There are lots of nights that I don't do this, okay? So let's just keep it real. But I love to get this done when I can, when I have the energy. I just try really hard to at least just give it a good scrubbing, and that way I wake up to a clean sink the next morning, and it just really makes me happy that the next day. And then after all of that is done in the kitchen, we usually move into the living room, and I say, okay, everyone help mommy for about 10 minutes. Let's just pick up the main areas of the home and get it nice and tidy for bedtime. So we go around and we pick up toys and fold the blankets and put the pillows back on the couch that have been thrown on the floor, because you guys know that's just life with kids. I'm curious, do your kids do that too? Do they throw the pillows on the floor? It baffles me. I just don't understand why it happens, but I feel like it has to happen to everyone, right? Drop below if you can relate. So then after that, we do try to sweep up the floors. We don't always do the living room, but we definitely do the places that we ate. So the kitchen, the dining room, and those areas. And on this night, I needed to feed my sourdough starter. I have been using so much sourdough starter during the holiday season, making all kinds of different things. And so this night, I was really trying to bulk it up so that I could make a really big batch of sourdough dinner rolls the next day. I always take a bath in the evenings. Every once in a while it'll be a shower, but for the most part, I soak for a long time in the bathtub, and it is one of the only times in my day where I have some peace and quiet. Yes, the kids come in and interrupt me here and there, but for the most part, they are pretty good about leaving me be in the bathtub, and it is one of the best parts of my day. So on this night, I am still in the midst of wrapping gifts, so I decided just to wrap a few before I start bedtime routine with the kids, because I am just trying to do a little bit at a time so that I don't get overwhelmed. I've also really been trying to set the tone for the evening and make it feel really cozy in our house by lighting candles all over the place. And it has been so fun. The kids enjoy it so much, and it just adds such a cozy, peaceful environment for us all. This evening was a little bit chilly, so I decided to light a little fire. It did not last long because I am not great at fires, but we enjoyed it while it lasted, and I got to have some sweet time here with Michael, reading him a little story. I really hope he will stay this little forever. I know that's wishful thinking. After I read to the kids, I started putting them all down. We do very quick bedtime routines. It's usually a story, a prayer, and we sing them a song, and that is it. And they all go down really, really well. I'm very thankful for that. It's something we start when they're about 4 months old, and we sleep train them, and they do so great going to sleep at night. The last few weeks, the kids have had just a little bit of a sniffle, so we have been doubling up on our elderberry. I've been giving it to them once in the morning and once at night. They all get about a teaspoon. The bigger kids get a little bit more than that, but I really think this has helped us tremendously this year. Taking time to wind down in the evening is so important for me, both physically and mentally. I found that putting my phone away is one of the best ways to create space for rest, away from distractions like scrolling and notifications that often just leave me feeling drained and not able to fall asleep at night. Instead, I focus on things that bring me joy, like reading or my embroidery projects, or just chatting with my husband, or just sitting there in the peace and quiet and just enjoying that. Prioritizing rest and self-care in the evenings has a huge effect on how I feel the next day. When I take time to slow down in the evenings and rest my mind, I just wake up feeling more refreshed and ready to give my best to my family. I'm definitely not perfect at this, and perfection is really not the goal here. It's just about creating habits that support a peaceful and intentional life. So this is one of my most favorite times of the day. I am usually just go during the day, and I'm finally able to just relax and sit and do whatever I want to do, which is so nice. You guys, you moms, I know can relate. But what I'm doing right now is I got myself a little snack. This has been one of my favorite snacks lately. It is just some chopped up apples. And then I just get some peanut butter powder, the PB Fit. It's the sugar-free one. and I mix it with a little bit of water and pour that over the top, and then I put some sugar-free chocolate chips in there. It's so good. So I am about to eat that. And then I have some projects to work on. So I will usually in the evenings, once the kids get put down, I will watch a show sometimes, or I will sit and read, or lately I've been really into embroidery. I've been doing a lot of different embroidery projects as Christmas gifts, and I'm about to work on one for my daughter. I'm making her this little bag for her to take to church. She likes to take her art stuff to church, and her little friend will just color together. So I'm making her a little canvas bag with her name on it. So I am going to work on that. I'm hoping I can get this done before Christmas. It may have to wait until after Christmas. I've also been working on a lot of little ornaments, like embroidery ornaments that I've been giving out as gifts this year, and people have been loving them, and it's just been bringing me so much joy to get to give those thoughtful gifts to people, and things that actually took time and thought into them just are so special for me to give. And obviously I love to receive gifts like that too, but I especially just love to give those kind of things to other people. So then I may watch a show, or I might read some books. This just came in the mail. We've got like a week and a half until Christmas, but I wanted a little devotional so bad, and this one looked so good. It's called A Joyful Christmas, 31 Morning and Evening Devotions. And I will try to link this for you guys maybe for next year. I don't think you'll have time to order it by the time this video goes live, but it is really pretty inside, and it's just some quick little devotionals, and I thought that would be nice just to do that in the evening before I go to bed. And then the kids and I watched Little Women the other day, and it's like probably my all-time favorite movie. The one from, I think it's 1998, is my favorite movie. And as we were watching it, I was like, I should start reading the book, because we have this little book, and I'm like, I don't think I've ever actually read it before. So I am reading Little Women, and so I'm probably going to read a chapter or two of this before we go to bed too. So I love just being cozy in the evenings, just relaxing, not doing a whole lot. I try to get everything housework wise done that I can before like the kids go down. That way when they go down, I can rest and relax. And I usually will do a few things in the kitchen before I go to bed, whether it's like feeding my sourdough or refilling like my water filter, or I'll sometimes even go to the kids' bathroom and wipe down all the toothpaste and things like that. But other than that, that is usually about all I do after the kids go down for bed. So I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me tonight for this just little simple winter evening routine. And I hope that you will like this video before you head out. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I would love for you to stick around and subscribe to my channel and hit that little notifications bell. That would help me so much. And I will see you guys back here really soon for another video. Bye guys.